Good morning everyone. For today's video, we will be discussing about subtraction of fractions. On this video, you will be able to subtract like and unlike fractions and mixed numbers. Matututo din tayo kung kailan natin pwedeng i-apply ang subtraction at paano kunin yung least common denominator or LCD. And how to find the greatest common factor or GCF. Ang basic idea for subtraction of fractions is they must have the same denominator in order to combine and subtract. So katulad lamang ng illustration below, so yung isang buong rectangle ay may 5 equal parts. Yung blue, yun yung 2/5 na parts at yung orange, yun yung 3/5 na part. Next is, if magkaiba yung denominator nila, kukunin natin yung lowest common denominator or LCD, or pwede rin tayong gumamit ng butterfly method. So, kailan ba natin pwedeng magamit yung subtraction? If makakita tayo sa word problem, any of these keywords, that means subtraction yung gagamitin natin. So, let's have a try. Let's start with like denominators or the same denominators. So, yung first example natin, a recipe needs 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper. How much more black pepper does the recipe need? So, that means how much more. This means subtraction yung gagamitin natin na operation. So, 3/4 minus 1/4 is equals to. So, since magkapareho na yung denominator nila, pwede na tayo mag-subtract agad sa numerator. So, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Copy nyo lang yung denominator na 4. At always express your final answer in lowest terms. So, kunin natin yung ano ba yung common number ng 2 at saka 4, ng multiple ng 2 at 4. It's 2. So, that means yung numerator, i-divide natin ng 2 at saka yung denominator, i-divide natin ng by 2. Equals, so 2 divided by 2 is equals to 1. 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. That means yung final answer natin dito is 1/2. Example number 2. Marvin has 1 3/4 yard of material. He uses 1/4 to cover a chair. How much yard is he left with? So, ang keyword natin dito is left. That means subtraction yung gagamitin natin. So, 1 3/4 minus 1/4 is equals to. So, since magkapareho lang yung denominator nila dito, pwede na tayo makaperform agad ng subtraction. So, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. At saka, copy lang natin yung denominator na 4. At since yung 1/4 means 0 yung whole number niya, so 1 minus 0 is equals to 1. And again, always express your final answer to lowest terms. So yung 2/4, i-reduce natin yung 2/4 by dividing by 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator. So 1, so 2 divided by 2 is equals to 1. And 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. So, yung final answer natin dito is 1 1/2. Or, pwede nyo rin ito express in proper fraction. So, 2 times 1 is equals to 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. And copy nyo lang yung denominator. So, pwede rin 1 1/2 or pwede rin 3/2 yung answer nyo dito. Okay? Our next example is Stephanie swam 4/5 of a lap in the morning and 7/5 of a lap in the evening. How much farther did Stephanie swim in the evening than in the morning? So yung keyword natin dito is how much farther. So that means 7/5 in the evening and minus 4/5 lap in the morning. So since magkapareho yung denominator nila, pwede na tayo maka-perform agad ng subtraction. 7 minus 4 is equals to 3 at copy nyo lang yung denominator. At since naka-lowest terms na ito, so that means yung final answer natin dito is 3/5. Next is subtraction of fractions with unlike denominators or different denominators. So yung first example natin, a football player advances 2/3 of a yard. A second player in the same team advances 5/4 of a yard. How much more yard did the second player in advance? So yung keyword natin dito is how much more. That means subtraction yung gagamitin natin na operation. So 5/4 minus 2/3. So may dalawang method na pwede natin gamitin sa pag-solve ng problem na ito. First is by getting the LCD. So let's try to do it. So sa pagkuha ng LCD, gagawin lang natin is maghanap tayo ng common number ng 4 at saka 3 ng mod. So let's try here. 4 saka 3. So first times 1. So 4 times 1 is equals to 4. 3 times 1 is equals to 3. Times 2. 3 times 2. So 4 times 2 is equals to 8. 3 times 2 is equals to 6. So since wala pa silang common number, so let's proceed with times 3. 4 times 3 is equals to 12. 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Let's try times 4. 4 times 4 is equals to 16. 3 times 4 is equals to 12. So since may common number na sila which is 12, so ito yung magiging denominator natin. Okay. So let's get the equivalent fraction. So 12 divided by 4 is equals to 3 times 5 is equals to 15 minus 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4 times 2 is equals to 8. And then let's perform subtraction. So 15 minus 8 is equals to 7 and copy the denominator which is 12. So since naka-lowest terms na ito, that means ito na yung final answer natin. So let's try the second method which is the butterfly method. 5/4 minus 2/3. So ang gagawin lang natin is i-cross multiply natin ito. So 5 times 3 is equals to 15 at 2 times 4 is equals to 8. And multiply natin yung denominator which is 4 times 3 is equals to 12. So we can now subtract. So 15 minus 8 is equals to 7. Copy yung denominator, 12. So that means ito yung final answer natin which is the same answer na nakuha natin using the LCD. Our next example is John lives 38 miles from the Museum of Science. Sylvia lives 1/4 mile from the Museum of Science. How much closer is Sylvia from the museum? So, yung keyword natin dito is how much closer. So, that means subtraction yung gagamitin natin. So, 38 minus 1/4. So, let's try to solve this one using the first method. So, kunin natin yung LCD. So, 4 saka 8. So, let's try times 1. So, 4 times 1 is equals to 4. Times 1 is equals to 8. Times 2. 4 times 2 is equals to 8. 8 times 2 is equals to 16. So, yung common number nila is 8. That means, yung LCD natin is 8. So, 8 divided by 8 is equals to 1 times 3 is equals to 3. 8 divided by 4 is equals to 2 times 1 is equals to 2. So, let's perform subtraction. 3 minus 1 is equals to 1. Copy yung denominator. So, that means mas closer si Sylvia ng 1/8 kaysa kay John. So, let's try to solve this one using the butterfly method. 38 minus 1/4. So, let's cross multiply. 3 times 4 is equals to 12. 8 times 1 is equals to 8. At para makuha natin yung denominator is 8 times 4 is equals to 32. So, 12 minus 8 is equals to 4. Copy yung denominator na 32. Okay. So, yung 4 over 32 is pwede pa natin itong ma-reduce. Kasi yung common number ng dalawa is 4. So, divisible ito ng 4. So, yung numerator divide natin ng 4. Yung denominator divide natin ng by 4. 4 divided by 4 is equals to 1. 32 divided by 4 is equals to 8. So, yung final answer natin dito is 1/8, which means, or which is the same answer na nakuha natin using the first method. Let's try the next example. Maria Maria caught shrimp that weighed 4 2/3 pounds. If she gave 3 1/6 pounds to his friends, how much shrimp did she have left? So, yung keyword natin dito is left. So, 4 2/3 minus 3 1/6. So, kunin natin yung LCD nila. So, 3 tsaka 6 times 1. So, 3 times 1 is equals to 3. 6 times 1 is equals to 6 times 2. So, 3 times 2 is equals to 6. 6 times 2 is equals to 12. Yung common number nila is 6. So, ito. So, kunin natin yung equivalent fraction. So, 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2 times 2 is equals to 4. And 6 divided by 6 is equals to 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Let's do subtraction. So, 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. Copy yung denominator na 6. At i-minus natin yung whole number. So, 4 minus 3 is equals to 1. So that is it for today, and I hope may natutunan kayo sa video ito. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell button para updated kayo sa next uploads ko. Thanks for watching!